Oh, so what's going on? It's taking a while for me to get on. What the hell? What the hell? Okay. Stan's Cave. I can see you guys. I was a little odd. Had a little bit of a problem starting up here. I know problems are rare here, but today problems are rare. Problems are rare. Here we go. We're back at it. Stan's Cave. How's it going, my friend? So maybe the eye, my problem with my eye is stress because now with the screw, I've been having a problem with my eye ever since I got screwed. Not screwed, but where I bought the telescope, they're going to help me. Monday, they're going to have to. The company's going to have to send me some fucking screws there. Sorry. I'm a little very upset. Very, very, very upset. I should have waited. I didn't want to show you guys the telescope until I had everything, which I did. But so I got lots of screws in and a whole bunch of different screws. Problem, I have an Allen key with the screws too. So, but the problem is Allen key doesn't fit in the screw, and the screw. This is the type of screw that I have to get, regular Allen key screw, and it's too big. They are too big to fit in the scope. So I got a whole lot of the screws and everything. He sent me every type of screws like this. Also, you can see it there, I think. There we go. Unfortunately, that's not the screw. And the screw that was in with the telescope are these. These tiny screws. That's all I need to hold my telescope. 2 little screws up. So the minute I finished the stream here, I went to see the screws were in, but they don't fit. And he said it was a standard screw. So I'm going to take, I got screws everywhere. If ever you guys need screws, Darla, you'll see Darla will post a link if ever you guys want to send me any screws. Little inside jokes. We got to laugh about it, right? We got to laugh about life, guys. So here's the other thing. Hey, everyone. So here's just an example. I'm going to do an example of my old small tripod. You know, on the top, a tripod, we connect these to the cameras, and we have a lever. If you pay enough for the tripod, that you go around with your camera. So your camera, you can just stick it on the tripod, right? Not hard to understand. So he told me it's a standard screw, so it would fit on the tripod. So I said, I'm going to temporarily try the telescope by using, I'm still going to, anyways, I'm not telling you what I'm still going to try it probably, but I have a meeting, a reunion Sunday on top of it, maybe even Saturday afternoon. So it's like everything on purpose. So I tried to screw this in the bottom, that little, not much of a screw, holding, not much to hold, I wouldn't have taken a chance even if it would have fit, because for me, that's not enough to hold my telescope, but it doesn't fit on that. And it's a standard screw that should be fitting in the telescopes. And this does not go inside of the telescopes. It fits everywhere on my Celestron telescope, of course, but it doesn't fit on that. So we got a solar telescope, which is great news. And we're going to be able to use it in a couple of days. Hopefully, obviously we'll be able to use it, but it's just a little maddening for that, because we're announcing 30-degree weather. It's been 3 days that Mercury or Neptune was near the sun. There's lots going on. Objects beside the sun. Chromosphere is very active, by the way, in clear viewing, but it'll come. So on a positive note, we got the telescope. We just have to wait for the screws. So I'm pretty sure it's not the end of the world to be able to see the screws. I hope the camera fittings are okay. Watch the camera fittings not fit. Anyways, I tried them, but maybe for some reason, one day they won't fit. Kermit. Yes, good for you. Thank you very much. Bruce sees all. Hey, hello to you. Peter. Thank you, my brother. We got the screws, Peter. If ever you need any screws for your scopes and everything, you guys, we got lots of screws. And what else? There's also the box of screws that I went to buy yesterday. So I got, I think, about 80 screws here now. So I have screws for the summer if ever I need to screw something in. Washers, a whole bunch of different sizes. So hopefully that'll get fixed up. Can you imagine how frustrated I was? I was very, very, very upset. Not mad yet. Not yet. Not mad yet. Can't get mad for silly little things like that. Me, it's an inconvenience. It's continual. I've never bought anything where screws actually fit. And when I build things, I throw the screws away. And I use my own screws because usually the screws don't fit. And that's how it is here in Canada. And elsewhere, I'm pretty sure. Oliver Klein, thanks a lot for coming in, you guys. Kevin, how's it going, my friends? And to new people just arriving. A lot of people declare that they find UFOs online. I've seen and met hundreds of people, many hundreds of people that have told me they have UFOs, and often they're not UFOs. Most of them are not UFOs. And the saucer-shaped UFOs, like in the movies, is not exactly what I'm seeing. I've been seeing never a shape of craft. It's always usually a light that we're seeing. But again, different types, different characteristics. There's laws in space now. They're making rules in space because China, Russia, and the States, of course. The three worst ones are going to be there doing their thing in space, and they're going to be probably already polluting. I can only imagine the first month of them landing on the moon. What shit's going to be lying around there after that? I can only imagine. Heavy rain here at Mammoth Cave. Thank you very much. Hope my van gets out in the morning. Yeah, that bad, eh? It's been pretty bad. I think around the world where when it's raining, well, it's excessive rain. Christopher Rollins was here. He had tornado pass over his bloody house yesterday. And I'm noticing that usually these are occurrences once a year, but now it's continual. Hearing a lot of people having problems with the weather. Hopefully it's not going to last like that for very long, but I think it will because of the sun. And what's going on with the sun for sure is not helping. And leading up to 2025. So we have an amazing telescope leading up to 2025 that we're going to be able to get a lot of instances where we're going to be able to see the solar flares and experiment with the conjunctions. You guys are going to have to now warn me when there's going to be a conjunction or something going by the sun. Phobos for the first time was pictured going by the sun. It's just ginormous rock going by the sun. It's interesting, eh? For me, I don't know why. It's just incredible being able to see a real giant planet-sized rock whizzing by the sun. For me, it's just something it's as close as you can get to the heavens, to God. That's how I see it. Hawkeye Man, Dan T, boom, yes. Stephen J. Ford, thanks, you guys. I see you too, Stan's Cave. Thank you. First arrival, my friend. I appreciate that. Cindy Lou is in the house. Thank you very much. Welcome, Cindy Lou. I Am Kai is in the house. Thank you, my brother. Love you, man. Thanks for being here. Things my Canadian Mountie. I know Mounties too. Sansi's in the house. Thanks for coming back, you guys. Aleos Valhalla. Hey, man. On a eu les vis, man. On a eu les vis, mais les vis ne fit pas. Fait que lundi, où ce que j'ai acheté le télescope va appeler la compagnie directement lundi matin. Puis, écoute, s'il faut que j'aille acheter un trépied lundi matin à Montréal, une couple de centaines de dollars, les amis, je vais le faire. Even if I have to go buy a tripod Monday, go down to Montreal, even while I'm waiting for the screws, I might buy a tripod. I didn't want to do it right away, but eventually I like having both of them. Yes, it's really handy having it set up on my optical head because I'm going to be able to move the remote with it and everything instead of having it on a tripod. More professional. But temporarily, I could still get maybe a tripod, just any tripod that will fit to hold that telescope up. It's too bad. But like I said, it's all good. It's just that I was excited. Obviously, I'm like a child when it comes to the solar telescope. I was really anxious to show you guys. And just a matter of days, I hope. And then we'll be able to do so. Rocks in space. Hello. Hey, Chris. Thanks for coming back, man. Elias, thanks, you guys. Yeah, the Nemesis Project is here. Good to see you too, sir. Thanks a lot, you guys. Patty, how's it going, my friend? Thanks a lot. It's an awesome name. Thought so. The name rang a bell. Having a lot of problems. I'll tell you what, people like you, Stephen J. Ford, is you're the eyes I want to have here seeing things, because what's being held back on the moon, the American government definitely also partly behind it, most likely, or they know about it, NASA, whatever. It has to come out. So when I see some important people stopping by the channel, it makes me very, very happy. Welcome, Mr. Stephen J. Ford, to the channel. Much obliged. Thanks, Elias. Merci, Elias. I appreciate that, my friends. Miss Stats, how's it going? The Stats is in the house. Holland, wow. Nefieza from the heart in Holland. Thank you very much. Another beautiful country. Thank you, my friends. Welcome. Thank you, the Stats, for stopping by and all the amazing help that you all give the channel. So we did get the screws. If you're just arriving, we got screws, but they don't fit for the telescope. It's a little bit of a telescope mystery that we have right now. I was told to use the tripods, but the tripod screws don't fit either. And I was concerned because, so here's what they told me. Drive back up to Montreal, send the telescope back, we'll rebox it up. We're going to send away for another telescope. So I was like, ain't going to happen. I'm not going to wait another month or 2 or 3 to get a solar telescope. And I said, reach the company. He's going to reach the company Monday. And it's not hard. Like, what can you ask them? Hello, telescope company. You screwed me over and I sold to a client and now he's pissed. You're going to send 2 screws, mother, to that address in Canada. That would be the simple thing to do. Because if they want to keep me as a client, they're going to have to do that, because I hope this gets fixed real quickly, real soon, because I'm looking for a place in Montreal where I'm going to be able to invest when I do decide to buy some equipment. I want a place where it's going to be a place that has screws. Basically, that's what we need. You guys seen Elon Musk T-plane? No, badass electric plane that can go Mach 1. Are you serious? I have not seen it. Did you see Kermit Clemens? Go check it out later. Jetson 1. Maybe you've seen it before. It's a prototype in the UK, if I'm not mistaken. Look, basically, it's flying low vehicles, flying airplanes, but not an airplane. It's more like a little jet. It's called the Jetson 1. They just came out with it for sale, if I'm not mistaken, in not the UK. I'm sorry, it's in Tuscany. In Arizona, I think, somewhere like that. Is there a Tuscany in Arizona? I know there's a Tucson. Hopefully there's a Tuscany, but they're bringing that out. They made a prototype to prove that it was able to fly. That would be really cool. Put a solar telescope on that. Those little drones things. Do you guys know what I mean by talking about you guys got to check it out later. The Jetson 1. It's pretty futuristic. It's a vehicle that flies, I guess. Oh my gosh, I don't know. You can go over your house, right? It doesn't go up like a plane, but it goes over the house, which is going to be, I can't see that here with the wires and everything we have. But anyways, there's going to be a lot of, I'm just confirming to you all, there's going to be a lot of accidents with the wires and shit. I can't see that happening. James Combs, hello to you. So have you taken the time to check up a little bit about, no, almost, I was almost screwed. Yeah, not quite though. I got lots of screws in the mail, but we're waiting for the proper screws, and I want to wait to get the real screws so that we'll be able to try the solar telescope very, very properly. We'll still be viewing the moon and still doing the UFO research. That's for sure. It's just an extra. It's going to be really, really cool. And even though I'm upset about the screws, I'm still excited about what's to come. It's just a little delay, right? That's how we have to look at it. Take on the fastener supply. Yes. And the Allen key. It'll cost penny. Yeah, that's a good one. Everything costs so much money. And obviously, Mr. Fix-It, no, I don't have not many tools here. I know you are. Vice presidential candidates are usually funny. That's how I look at it. Elias Barnes, thank you very much, my friend. What are your thoughts on the Apollo 20 mission? Wow, that was an incredible one. Finding the supposed astronaut, yep, inside the spaceship on the moon. That's a hell of a good subject. Yes, the stats will be posting the address if anyone wants to send me some screws. I gotta be careful. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of people sending me different types of screws. We gotta laugh. We have to laugh about it. Elias, that was a very good question, and thanks for the generous contribution, my friend. What are your thoughts on the Apollo 20 mission? Yeah, so they found what they call, I believe they came up with a name for her, right? They'd called the alien that was found, which was Asian, by the way, very similar to an Asian type of woman with big eyes. They call her, you must have heard it, the Mona Lisa. And that's when they refer to, like, we give names to certain aliens, like we do to this one here, Big, I don't even remember his name anyways anymore. I was going to say Big Ben. That's, anyways, my head, I'm screwed today. A lot of screw talk here today. And I've been writing in my post all month that I've been waiting for a screw all day. And people are like, what the hell is this guy saying? You know, that Apollo 20 mission, yeah, that was pretty incredible. There's footage online, right, of supposed leaked Apollo 20. I was looking for that 2 or 3 months ago, and I couldn't find the bloody footage anymore. That footage of the spaceship with the Mona Lisa, and by the way, it's a spaceship with an asteroid hole. They say a meteorite strike in the front of the spaceship, and you see that the meteor went through the bloody spaceship. I don't think it's a meteor. That looks like a downed spaceship that obviously they shot at the front of that spaceship where the people were sitting and driving the spaceship and were killed. I mean, it's just obvious that you see that on the ground, that elongated sort of nose. But I'm really, I don't know what to think of it. I don't know if it's fake, and I don't know if it's real. And I find it odd that it's online. And don't forget, if they're hiding, we're assuming that they're hiding me because they don't want the footage to be seen, would they leave that up on YouTube? Would somebody have been able to leak an Apollo 20 mission? Like, imagine me hacking into NASA like Gary McKinnon did back in the day, which he hats off to him. He got in the computer, and then, it's impossible. The way you look at things. Apollo 20 mission, the footage that's there also, they show construction on the surface. And for those of you who haven't seen this yet, look it up. It's pretty intriguing. It looks like a movie, some of the parts in it, but there's real, right, Elias? Inside of the Apollo 20, it's really inside of the Apollo 20. It doesn't look like a mock-up, which still could be. You see the Russian and American sign on the top. And yeah, they would have taken back the body of that woman, alien type woman being, which, by the way, was a pretty woman that looked human with bigger eyes. It was a cute alien. It's true though. But I don't know if it's real or not, but I did see it. I remember very, very well. She had wax over her eyes. I looked that up, and it also has to do a lot with ancient rituals back in the time. Has to do with the crossing over of the soul. Indian type tribes back in the days were doing this also, that I heard, and with the sticks that go across the eyes with the wax, and it goes across to the mouth, and then there's the wax there. It's the eye and the mouth, which is, has to do with the entry or the exit of the soul. I'm pretty sure. So they say, because another thing, when they talk about the soul leaving the body, that's another very interesting thing. Does it leave by your feet? Does it leave by your chest area? Do you leave through the mouth, eyes, ears, the top of your head, pineal gland? That's a conversation I could talk about for ages. But if you haven't seen that alien, I don't know what to think of that, Elias. And thanks for the generous contribution, my friend. I really don't know what to think of it. No clue. Not even a clue if it's real or fake, because I'm trying to find out the ideal behind getting that out. What it's going to give them. What is it going to give NASA to have that on YouTube? Or if it's faked, and that's why NASA is leaving it there, so people can look at it and say, "Oh, look, it's just bloody fake." But I don't know. Apollo 20. You have to look that one up, you guys. It's one of the most interesting ones. Yes, Elias. Exactement, man. J'ai besoin d'un kit de clé alien. Là, je peux pas voir si tu as une clé, mais encore une fois, Darla, je pense qu'il me l'a dit, il dit encore, il n'y a pas de clé à les house. Moi, je te l'ai donné il y a 3 jours quand je t'ai lancé le message. On va voir si c'était encore la clé sur le OVNI Québec Astronomie. Je l'ai mis là. Mystery with our friend Elias, where I kept giving him the wrench, and his wrench keeps disappearing, unfortunately. So, screws for me. I love getting screwed. You need to call Scott. Yes, he will fix it. Damn right. Damn right. Yes, exactly, Stephen. Exactly that. Yeah. Hang on, guys. I'll go get it for you. I'll show you. It's a nice base plate too. Very simple, right? And the teeth here on each side hold on to the dovetail. Which dovetail is just another clamp to hold it. It's on top of my optical head. So this is going to be sitting on top of the optical head. And so you tighten it in. Let me get it back tight because I don't want to lose the screw. That'll be sitting like that. And those are the screws. So there's 2 screws. These are the 2 screws that I'll be using to hold it there. Or whether it be those, I doubt it. I think it's those 2 there. And they don't fit. The screws fit through here. It lines up with the holes and everything, no problem, but it just doesn't go into the holes, and that's the problem. Let me go put this back because I lose a lot of clips around the house and shit. And so that plate goes to 2 screws underneath the telescope, the solar telescope, and the screws themselves don't fit in the hole. They're too big to fit into the hole. So he told me what it's a 1/4 20. 1/4 20 was the size. So I went to the hardware store, 2 towns, 2 different towns, to be able to, it's not the end of the world, but that's what I did. I traveled. I paid not too bad, $450 or $475, I think, for those boxes of screws that didn't fit. But like I said, I got lots of friggin' screws there. And I don't know if you were there, Stephen, when I showed it, but it's a screw like this in general that I'm waiting for, just an Allen key head, and that sits in that clip there. It has that gap, so it has to be the right screw to sit in that clip. Unfortunately, I was upset. I was worried anyways. When he told me I'm going to send you down 20 different types of screws, I was like, why not send just the 2 right ones? Right? Well, maybe he didn't have them. I don't know. But it's the company's fault, he said. So he's going to call the company tomorrow. On Monday, actually. Unfortunately, we're Friday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So be prepared. I'm going to make it rain. I'm not allowing anyone to have any sun till Monday. For sure. I've answered that before. Tiny screw, yeah. Sucks. The screws on your mic stand would work. Yeah, you laugh, eh? You're friggin' laughing. I looked at them. Okay? I looked at everything. Vacuum screws, any screw possible. I got my kitchen table I took apart. No, almost. Almost did take it apart. But after trying so many screws, I don't get it. And then the ones that fit in the hole, they float around in the hole. They just turn around. They don't touch anything. It's like, what the hell? Then I said, it must be something stupid that I did. Even my mother's telling me, are you sure? Which was smart. Are you sure he gave you a bunch of screws? Are you sure you didn't put 2 screws in the wrong place? And the problem is that the other screw is this long, okay? And my telescope's only this high. Not is this long, but it's only this high. So it's not a screw that's going to go right through my telescope, that's for sure. But watch Women of the Dragon. Hey, Bruce, hello to you. A lot of screws jokes coming. Oh, yeah, I mean, bring it on. Bring it on. There we go. Bruce, quit screwing around. Bruce left? No, Bruce right. Bruce no left. Yes, I left, but I'm back. Bruce quit screwing around. Good one. Very funny, huh? Manchester, England, UK. Here, how's things, my Canadian space Mountie? Thank you, Kevin. Things are horrible. No, things are good. We're just waiting for some silly parts. The smallest parts. Everything's ready on that telescope to set it up. But honestly, tomorrow, if ever it's sunny, I won't be able to not try something. And what I'm going to do, you're laughing, guys, but it'll work very, very well. If I put, it'll piss me off to do that, but if I put the telescope on a pillow, comfy pillow, like nice, comfy pillow, and it's because the camera is big. You should see friggin' camera up its ass, guys. The camera is big as a scope. So it's got this big elongated sort of offset object. I could try it, but anyways, we'll see. Either way, Monday will probably be the time. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to sleep till Monday because of that. It really did. It sort of excited me a bit. Not that I'm pissed, but yeah, I was pissed. And then I didn't say it, but I thought it. Like, why always me? Right? I said, no, I can't think that way. Can't jinx myself. Hey, Darla, thanks for being here, my friends. Hey, Barb Weast. Love you, sister. Barb, I didn't know about that. Barb wants to live stream. And Elias Valhalla also wanted to live stream. And these guys, they can't. They have to have a certain amount of subscribers. Please take the time to check out Barb Weast. I love you, Barb, my twinsy. She's a smart woman, very smart lady. She loves talking about everything that is on the menu for the day. It could be anything or everything that she's talking about. About all the crap going on, and she knows all about the Masons too and everything. And some people have had in their lives have been close to some of them. She talks about her connection with them. And what was I going to say? I'm trying to think. Yeah, Barb, I'm surprised that you can't stream. So that must have been something new because they changed the subscriber, I guess, amount to be able to stream. I thought I was able to stream myself on my channel I guess I'm not. I was sure I would have been able to stream, but well, how many subs is it? Is it 500 subs, or maybe it's 300 subs or something? Well, if ever you guys are interested in checking out Barb Voice's channel, check it out. And if you like her videos, I love her to pieces. And subscribe to her, encourage her, so she'll get a chance to do some live streaming. Yeah, damn plates. Akai Mandan T, thanks again for being here, you guys. Casa Nostra's in the house. Hey, guys. Thanks a lot, you guys. Lindsay Shaw is in the house. I know some Shaws. Good evening, Bruce. And Darla was happy to be here. Lynn's from Connecticut. Thank you very much, my friends from Connecticut. A lot of American friends here. Americans started my channel. It's YouTube's in the States, right? Maybe that's why. But still, even today, I mean, most of the people here we're talking, I think over 70% US. A lot of people came. Then the UK came. Some people from France and a few Canadians. There's not many Canadians that come to my channel. And did you know that only 17% of my of the viewers are subscribers on this? Did you know that? They say my analytics tell me only 17% of my subscribers watch my videos. Why subscribe if you don't watch somebody's video? I never understood it, but anyways. Thanks a lot, you guys. Christopher P. Anderson's in the house. Thanks a lot, Kai, for that thumbs up, as always, man. Christopher P. Anderson in the house. I'd trip if you photoelectric a screw on the moon. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Sarla. Thanks, Kai, for mentioning that. Kai will be looking for those channels afterwards. I'll give him a list, and I'm kidding. Kai says, don't get me in any trouble. Keep your own troubles to yourself. It's true, though, if you do appreciate it, if you're just coming in and you haven't given it a thumbs up, if you do appreciate the stream or at least one video, if you think the research is legitimate, come back and give a thumbs up to the live stream. I'll permit you to give it only tomorrow if you want, once you check the videos. I hope to get some new subscribers. One day. Oh, we're almost at 92. Remember, we started saying that in March. Remember, in March, I made a silly post. Remember, in the community, which those of you who know me, I like being silly, and it's true though. Like, I mean, yes, it's true. I'm silly, but it's also true. What I wrote in the post is that we're at 91,985 subscribers. That was at the end of March. And when I put it up in the post and I said, we're only 15 away from getting to 92,000, well, the subs went down to 905, which is still just one person subbing or unsubbing, you know, doesn't really matter. But even if someone's unsubbing and subbing, it still shouldn't stop other subscribers from reaching the channel. That's what's surprising me, is that they're able to, and I say they, whoever the hell or they are, who knows, but they are able to stop the views and stop people from coming in. Very odd. Screw that, Kermit. One of those are yours? I can send you all the screws if you want. I don't need them. I do not need them. There's Peter's channel too. You guys can check him out. Another cool supporter of the channel here. No, I don't have photos. I have live video footage. Live video footage that you got to bring back to the White House. Real footage. A lot of people tell me, hey, Bruce, I have a UFO image. I don't really believe in UFO images because anybody can pause a star or pause a bug or pause someone going by. If you have the live footage and you see the light literally doing movements and stuff, that's a lot of proof. That's why I try to, show some stuff. Thank you, Julie. Thanks so much, Julie. Hey, thanks, sister. It's 50 subs. I did a 5-minute live test a few days ago. Did you see it? I did not. I'll check it out. Love you more. Give Donna my email. Well, yeah, sure. The email, yeah, she got it for sure. Dara doesn't email though. Doesn't email many people. It's her husband's email or something too. So I don't know. She loves you to pieces though. Darla, ask Darla how many times we've emailed each other. I think 6 times in the 6 years. Thank you very much, Julie. So Julie says 50 subs. I'll check that out later. I did not see it. So 50 subs, but how much does so Barb Weist should be able to stream because she has more than 50 subs. Once you get that camera, Barb Weist, if you want to know how to set it up, I mean, I'll give you a hand to set it up. I'm pretty sure you should be able to set it up. That's the stats is right too. She said 50 subs. So it never even used to be that. It used to be 0 subs. So now they put it up to 50 subs. Well, where the heck did Julie just go? Oh, well. Julie disappeared. I saw her. Let me scroll down to keep up here. The weather, hey, no, my friends, it's cool. Very, very cool. Nothing eccentric here. No weird weather. No high winds. Not even any rain. An actual nice, beautiful sky here. No, it's been good for the past couple of days. But what's happening here, Jill R. from Texas. Hello, Gil. Thanks a lot. Thanks, you guys. Steve Towers is in the house. Hanging to the left, brother. Hey, Mr. Towers. We got ourselves a solar telescope, brother. And as you probably saw on Patreon and everything. And thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member too, Mr. Towers. We're going to see in a couple of days. Next week, we'll be getting all set up to do some beautiful solar viewing. And of course, the moon. We got the 14-inch telescopes already ready. As always, the moon has been out. It's coming out. It's the hairline moon. We should start to see it get a little bit bigger in 3 or 4 days. Should be good, ready for us to get up and film it. We're waiting. I was waiting for some screws, Steve. I went to Montreal, and the last live stream, I mean, people were very supportive, and I got some contributions, as I often get support here. I was very happy. So ahead of time, before that money comes in at the end of the month, I immediately went to invest in a solar telescope. I had 600 saved up, but anyways, my financier was able to lend me it. They know who they are, and to get it ahead of time at least. And we're going to get some nice viewing of the sun's chromosphere, a part of the sun where our eyes can't see it, and the exact same thing that NASA shows when they show the fires on the sun and everything. Just might not be as professional, but got a lot of screws that the company sent me, but didn't fit. And that's where I bought the telescope. Amazing service. Henry at La Maison de l'Astronomie in Montreal. No regrets. Very, very kind guys that are working there. He's disappointed. I'm more disappointed, but still, he's going to reach the company Monday. It's not his fault. And unfortunately, shit happens. But expect to be hearing about a lot of screwy stuff here this week. It's all good. Mr. Towers, thank you so much for being here. Leah, hello. How's it going? We have had several tornado warnings so far this evening. So far, so good. Good for that. Thank you very much for that. Leah or Leah, my first spiritual encounter on a Ouija board when I was very, very young. I was in grade 6. It was the first time the board started explodingly talking to me, and I was able to talk to a young girl who said her name was Leia, but there was an H at the end of her name. And she told me she was in Viet Cong. So I didn't understand Viet Cong. Anyways, if you look up Viet Cong, there's a very big story about that. It goes back to the Americans in the war also that bombarded some towns back then, and some children burnt in schools and whatnot. And that little girl, the spirit said that she had been bombed by American soldiers and that the whole town burnt down. And it's information that I wrote down in a book when I was really, really young. It took me years to look up on the internet afterwards, Viet Cong. And I was assuming that she made a mistake, or that Vietnam or something. When I saw Viet, I said it has to be, Vietnamese or Asian or whatever. And yeah, Viet Cong. I looked it up, and Viet Cong was, anyways, a bunch of terrorists. If you look it up to see what the hell happened, and that was able, Leah, to bring me back to the date and the freaking event where she was killed. At that exact area, I saw the story where the Americans bombed those schools and stuff. It's like, wow. So there was a connection that was done on a Ouija board, very, very young. And every single time that I see somebody with the letters LEA in their name, it always makes me think of which oh no, I'm sorry, LEIA and not LEAH. It's LEIA, and that's why I was calling her Leia or Laya. I didn't know, maybe she's just a Laya. I don't know, but it was interesting. Norma C, thank you very much, you guys. God bless for the amazing contributions and support. It's really, really appreciated. Gil, thanks again for being here, you guys. True in Canada, Humphrey, how's it going? Good stuff. Thank you very much, you guys. Love you guys. Hey, how's it going, my friend? So glad you are doing this work and sharing it with the world. Well, I'm lucky to have you guys, people like you, coming here to the camp. Ucello Art Camp, thank you very much. Or Akello, I hope I'm pronouncing it, or Acello. Bruce is always trying to spell things right. Thanks for the generous contributions, you guys. Also, if you're here, you're contributing to the channel, definitely. And thanks for the many supportive comments that you all leave me over the years. Steve Towers is in the house. Mr. Towers, they have some, they have some new laws being applied in space now. I'm really excited. We're talking about on the first stream. Somebody said, Bruce, disclosure is in progress. Yes, it is. And they're doing things extremely, extremely in hiding, and to redesign the whole system to bring all the truth out. It's going to be spoken about. High-ranking people, the civilians, us, the people, regular people, the public, will probably be the last to find out about it. But it's getting exciting seeing that they're all rushing to have satellites. I hope you guys are following the news. See who's setting up more spy satellites. People are demanding more funding, money. And NASA, my goodness, NASA is asking for billions and billions of dollars this year to do their work, right? And that's going to be a lot of things going on in space between Earth and the moon. I'm hoping to see a lot more activity between Earth and the moon, that with the telescopes and the infrareds and everything, we should be able to capture them. It's, I'm intrigued to know as to where they're going to land on the moon. You think they would have talked about that already, right? Where are they going to land? Elon Musk, supposed to be this year, supposed to land the first people in Mare Crisium to drop off a big payload there. We're not hearing anything about what they're saying. I'm really curious. People are stuck on that silly war. See, Christopher Rollins, more hailstorm. That's crazy stuff, man. Last week, that was how it was here last week. It was pretty crazy. It was very crazy, actually. Yeah, Aléao certain. I put up in my community a picture of me with a hard hat and a hammer. And I said, back in the olden days, they used to put wooden pegs and shit to hold things together. So I'm honestly starting to think of it. I'm excited to try it, and now I'm nervous now. It's like it's just too much excitement, like too much going on. Oh, yes, Mr. Towers. We're going to see such amazing, like, we'll be able to see the conjunctions too. When a planet goes by the sun now, and they do all the time, apparently, we'll be able to see them going by with the chromosphere hydrogen alpha screwless telescope. That's what I bought, a hydrogen alpha screwless telescope. You know what I was thinking of, Elias? Elias Valhalla? C'est pas du crazy de loup. Y en a qui m'ont mentionné du duct tape. I was thinking magnet. Gonna just slap a magnet in the side of my Celestron optical 14-inch head and just boom, put that bloody scope on there. Magnets are good for scopes, eh? Johnny Rocket BC. Hey guys, thanks a lot, man. Carol B's in the house. Thanks for coming back, you guys. 1:16 a.m. in Manchester, England. Yeah, my English friends come here late. I should be asleep, but I'm not. Hey, thanks a lot for doing that, brother. Appreciate that, man. With my voice, you're not going to be able to sleep very much. Hello to you, Mr. Towers says hello to the team. Love it. Thanks, man. Not even 7:30 yet, and I feel ready for bed. All week, well, maybe it's because I don't eat cheese anymore. I had the eye problem, like I told you. I'm doing a lot better, even though I had a little episode this morning. I quit cheese, and I did, even though I'm not an alcoholic. This is my second month of having that bottle of wine that I usually have around the 11th or 12th. No. And no six-pack in the middle of the month either. I didn't do that to see if it's going to help with the eyes. But what it's doing is it's the cheese not having any dairy products and hot dogs anymore. It's I don't want to eat. I don't like eating anything without cheese on it. Nothing. Don't ask me to eat a hamburger. I eat cheeseburgers. I eat double cheeseburgers. And the double's not the meat, it's the cheese. You know, I could put 2-3 orange cheese pieces, slaps of cheese on a cheeseburger. Mind over matter. If I can lose some weight, which I am, by the way, I'm losing. Hard to believe it. I think I'm losing 10 pounds a week, guys, having stopped dairy products. So I'm going to keep that up and maintain it. I wanted to start walking, but then I hurt my back. It'll come in a couple of weeks. I should be able to do it. If I keep maintaining, if I maintain. Bruce, what are your thoughts on... Oh, I read that. How come I'm up there again? Mark Bauer, how's it going, man? Look forward to the sun's views. It's going to be amazing, my friends. Sorry for the delay, but it'll be only a couple of days. By next week, by Monday, I will already know exactly when we should get the stuff and everything. And if not, I promise you guys, yes, I'm going to go if I have to duct tape it. No, but yes, you understand. I'll find a way. I know a good welder, right? I'll weld that to the dovetail. And what I'll do is every day I'll take off the dovetail. 4 long motherfucking screws every time I take off the dovetail. Oh. We're going to have some good stuff, Mark, on the sun, man. I promise. and the phone won't charge anyway. There's something in the air, man. The energy, especially with those bitchin' tornadoes, there's nothing more deadly than that. It really is horrifying, eh? You hear it, you hear the wind, and then you look in the videos and you see everyone when they're getting these bloody tornadoes, they're running from window to window to try to see where the hell it's coming from. And usually it comes pretty friggin' fast when it happens. I only experienced 1 or 2 in my life tornadoes. Only saw them fall here. I can confirm in my 47 years of life here, there's only been a miniature tornado in Valleyfield. And maybe they call them around here sometimes, they say little miniature cyclones or strong gusts of wind almost representing a tornado, but it's never as quite as strong. The winds here, way below 200 kilometers an hour and get up to 150 at one point, and it's like almost like a tornado, but it's actually not necessarily a tornado. Julie, thank you so much. I appreciate that, sister. Thanks for being a member, my friends. Even in these dark times, says I was at 8:19. I'm that late, eh? Even in these dark times, it is so good to hear. Yes, absolutely. You watch. Let me scroll down here so we can keep up. Thanks again, Elias. Thanks for Julie for being a member, you guys. Broken Head Radio is here. I subbed on this channel. Tool, aka I subbed on this channel too, aka Stan's Cave. Thanks, Stan's Cave, and thanks, Broken Head Radio. I really appreciate that, bro. Welcome to this amazing family online. We know what's going on. Everyone here knows that the government's hiding a whole bunch of stuff, and we're just talking amongst ourselves here all the time about what and when they're going to talk about stuff. And sometimes, since we're all a bunch of countries here, a lot of you give me some heads up on things that I actually didn't know or hear about. Andrew says Elon also made a ground effect Tesla airplane. Oh, he really? Really? He's here for that, right? Elon Musk is here to bring technology to the market, right? And to market a whole bunch of things, I think, because it's odd. Just my mother the other day was saying, how the hell can that guy pop out of nowhere, like Elon Musk, who's from, like, by the way, South Africa, I think, South America, South Africa, and I think, and this guy able to send up a car that he made, Tesla, and just send that out into space. And then, did you find it funny that after he sent out the car in space, NASA started talking about debris? Maybe the debris, guys, is Elon Musk's friggin' car smashing all our satellites. How stupid would that be, eh? That would be silly. John Black, thanks a lot, my friend. Yeah, Liaus, Jetson 1 max lift, weight 180 pounds. Oh, shit. 180 pounds. Now, that means I'll be able to go surfing with it. It won't go any higher than probably a fence. I'll be bending fences like boop, boop, boop. Bruce's big ass will be digging the fences on the way down. That is totally funny. Well, 180. Let's see. Nah. Still have a few more pounds before I get to 180. Like a few more pounds. Like 60 or 70 more pounds, definitely. Bruce, the big guy. Is this a joke? Heather Leah. Anyways, I just said before I was thinking of LEAH. I don't know why I was thinking of that. Must have been thinking of you. Heather. Wow, 2 in 1 day. I have never seen anybody here come here by the name of Leah since I was in grade 6. Well, I didn't have this channel up in grade 6, of course. What latest content do you recommend? If it's on my channel, I recommend my last few videos of the sun, actually. I'd recommend some hydrogen alpha sun videos, but I didn't make any yet. Very recently, Mr. Towers, I went back and performed an incredible well, performed, made a video talking about the UFOs lifting up off the surface. And just the last few videos were just pretty incredible. You'll see it's the ones that don't have very many views, actually, because the views are going down. Even though I don't believe that they're going down. I'm going to scroll down. Star Hunter. So I hope I don't jump over anyone's. Hey, they call me Trinity. Looking forward to some solar footage. Thank you very much, you guys, for the amazing support. I appreciate that. Shidokan Black Belt Academy. There's a huge Russian communication ship 10 miles off the coast of Hawaii. Not good. Thanks for letting me know, though. Yeah, I eat that stuff. Like, I mean, I'm always looking online. I'm sure you guys are doing it too. I get up in the morning and I check to see what's up with face Putin. Person from Greece, do you have a handle who can call you by? We can't spell Greek. Person from Greek, do you have a handle we can call you by? Tikanis re Polikala. Used to work with a whole bunch of Greeks. I'm good. I could tell people like, go get me that pallet, mother. That's how they talk to me. That's basically all I can say in Greek. Ozark Mike, thank you very much. Norma C, thanks again for that generous contributions, you guys. I'm scrolling up to be sure I didn't miss any of those. Thank you very much, you guys. I only have 87 subs, but I was at a famous gator ranch volunteering and went live with the lemur. Oh, seriously? I got to check that out. UT was a bit blurry as on the swamp. The connection is not right. The last video I checked, it was today, a couple of hours ago. I went to your channel and I looked at that freaking incredible private area. Call it, maybe it's not private, but that part of the piece of water you showed me was surreal. Some of the trees growing out of the water and just the way it's hugging all the sides, and looks like a very private, quiet area to be out on the water. Such a beautiful, beautiful area. Hey, that's cool. And I was surprised. One video too, Julie, you did it just a couple of days ago, almost 4,000 views or something. I was like, damn, you're getting more views than me. Hey, thanks, Aleaus. Thanks a lot, man. Yeah, Aleaus, she's cool. She's damn cool, all right. Hello, Ken Lee. Yep. Be a lot of screwing around. I expect it. I expect to hear a lot of screw jokes all week. We love you, Barb. Company screws and they still got it wrong. That's right. Weird, eh? And the company tells me, he goes, the not the company, but the store calls me and says it's a universal thread in the bottom of the telescope. So I went and got, those pieces for those just arriving. Top of everyone's telescope, everybody has that little screw that screws into the camera, which I could have tried to put into the telescope, but it doesn't work. And my other tripods are not exactly the same, but I even brought down my Celestron Astromaster telescope tripod, and I was looking at it to try to tamper with it, try to fix something up, but I couldn't. And basically, I see myself. I'm a little nervous, right? Like with the camera that I'm putting on the back of it's very expensive. So it's incredible that the telescope and the camera itself, almost 8,000. Do you guys know that? Just the telescope and the camera. Like I didn't buy that camera. I already bought it with the telescope. It was $5,000. But look at the $5,000 telescope. The $2,000 telescope and a $5,000 camera. So like to have a solar telescope with the dovetail and the clip that goes on the back of the thing, well, that's what it costs. Almost $80,000 to be able to have a smaller solar telescope. But again, like I said, that the Nikon D850 is going to be its power. The telescope is just to get through. just to be able to get the space using the hydrogen alpha properties of the telescope, we should be able to see an amazing view. But like my my mother herself was saying, Bruce, why don't you just wait till you get the scope and try it before telling people you're going to be showing them aliens on the sun now for the first time since like NASA never shows any, right? But I'm just confident. I'm confident that we're going to be able to see a whole bunch of things. Really confident. Hello, greetings from Tasmania. Thanks a lot, you guys. Nige, I hope I pronounced that right. Nige, thanks a lot, man. Lazarus Projects in the house. I quit also, and I feel it, but no. Hey, yeah, listen, it feels good. It feels good being healthy and feeling thinner. But it's going to change me a lot. I'm going to get really, really thin because I'm not stopping the diet. I'm going to be on the diet all summer. So by the winter, like I'm going to be this big, maybe that big. I don't see myself being as big as a small finger. I don't think that will ever happen. When I was born, I was bigger than my small finger. So, hi, man, with the cheese thing. Gotcha, love it. Yeah, yeah. I quit my cheese. Oh my god, I gotta have to go to therapy. Talking about that, but and I don't eat a lot. No meals whatsoever. I can go all day without eating, snacking, cheese, couple pieces of chips, but it's fattening, and I eat late because I'm up doing my work. So whether I'm having a burger or something at 2 a.m. or, whatever. And since I quit the cheese, I don't want to eat anymore. There's nothing that I can eat that's good to eat. I don't eat my toast anymore because you can guess my morning toast was with cheese. Of course. I mean, it's not worth eating anything. I put cheese on my popcorn, guys. Okay. Give you an idea. Just to give you an idea. Norma C says, Bruce, thanks to you, I've acknowledged to myself how much I love cheese. You realize it, eh? I can go through a brick, easily a large brick in maybe a day and a half, excessively, and I don't want to. I don't want to do that. So I'll be healthier. I'll be able to show myself outside more in front of the telescope, which is coming. Don't get discouraged, guys. We are going to get that. Those pieces will be coming. Hey, William, thanks, man. Thank you so much, Mr. Shuttles, and everybody for the generous contributions here. Amazing. So we're waiting for the screws, man. We got some screws in, William. They're not the right screws, but it doesn't matter. Monday, we will be back on the sun, or maybe not Monday, but we'll be calling to get the parts. And I tend to think I'm going to be maybe also buying a tripod in case, because you know what? I might want to leave with that telescope. Finally, I have a smaller telescope that I'm going to be able to leave. Be careful when I say smaller telescope. It's smaller in size, but that telescope is a hydrogen alpha telescope, and it's unfortunately, and it's very important that you all know that. Don't get screwed by going to buy a hydrogen alpha filter and not a hydrogen alpha solar telescope, because they told me you're not going to see the same thing. Peter, I was just talking about it with. Thanks again, William. Peter, also another contributor to the channel. So Bruce, did you find any of that paper, hydrogen alpha paper? I wasn't able to find any either of that. The Batter company has a lot of different polarized paper, just the sheets, but it's for white light viewing, and that's the way I'm showing you the sun. It's still a very beautiful way of viewing the sun, but I want to see it differently. That's what I want to do. Thanks again, Julie. Damn right, Lazarus Project. Hey, thanks for being here, my friend. Lazarus Project. Somebody in the community was talking to you about was talking to me about you this afternoon. In good, all good, of course. They told me that you had unique. They go, wow, for a smaller channel that doesn't have a lot of community and a lot of like thousands of videos. They said that you had some interesting topics and subjects. So I went to look real quick before starting the stream. Some interesting topics and comments that I didn't have time to look at one completely. But yeah, I mean, talking about um, interesting things that people only very awake people talk about. I love the subjects and the mysteries, the conspiracies, and the subjects that you talked about. But I get a lot of feedback from people in the community, and someone in the community said, "Hey, you know, good channel and stuff like that. We're always looking out for each other, watching our backs, because there's a lot of bad people that come here to this channel. Honestly, a lot of people. Yeah, sorry about that, Jason. Really sorry. I shouldn't swear. You guys got to tell me when I do swear, because I have a lot of kids that come here watching the channel, which is like, wow. So like, I want to keep them here. I want to keep the little buggers. I'm kidding. Yes, hydrogen alpha virgin telescope. Why is it so inexpensive, the Virgin telescope? Ah, yes, that's the model, the screwless model. It works great, but you can't hold it anywhere. It's like, son of a gun. Like, honestly, if I was a welder, like I actually I can arc weld. No, very good actually. I can do my T's and everything. But if I had an arc welding machine, I would probably tack 2 screws or just 2 heads of the screws on top and just buzz it there to be able to hold it. Maybe zap it onto the telescope. I'm serious. Arbulair batteries, yes. Gates membership ran out on that card, so I took a turn. I thought so. Thank you. Yeah, and I see a lot of you. You come in and go, and I see what you guys do, because it's like that at the end of the month. Sometimes the people have to change or whatever. Thanks so much, you guys. Thanks again, William. Thanks, guys, for the amazing contributions here. I really appreciate it. Never met a screwless telescope before, but there's always a first. Yes, and those telescopes keep giving me the slip. So you think it's there at one point, at one moment, and then it's not the next. It was of this earth one day, and then the next, it was not. Not funny. Tim Ravel, thank you very much for being here. Thanks again, Julie. Thanks, you guys. I'll bring a 5 tornado just for the point. Ands won't hurt anyone. Okay. Yeah, just to clean up the yards. Lazarus Project. Just a little yard cleaning. You know what? I like that expression, Kai. That's my expression. That's what I say. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. You're absolutely right about that. And that's very true. You know, that somebody that says that is somebody that has really taken the time to look at himself or herself or understand something. Often when we're upset about certain things, not me anymore at all, ever, but some of us, I get upset, yes, but I don't get upset based on what people think of me. But it's something very, very hard. It took me a long time when I was younger to accept the people that were mean and that were against me and that whatever, so now it's trolls, not trolls or not, no matter what opinion people have. And when I say trolls, I'm not talking about someone who disagrees with me. That's not a troll. It's someone that just disagrees with me. Trolls are people that really go all out, without naming any. Yeah, a few of them are really quiet these days. Forcing myself to shut up. Darla Lama, I cannot find my addresses in this new phone. My bro's raw today. Hey, I can't even have a phone, Julie. I have problems with the cell phones, all cell phones. I cannot talk on cell phones. I have the hardest times with the bloody cell phones. Pretoria. I have mixed. So do I. Listen. Yeah, that was. Oh yeah, it was a good one. You guys said that. You, Barb Wist, and everyone. Wist. Bruce Cheese all. So you big guys that like cheese, well, I got some news for you. You want to be able to keep drinking your beer, maybe even start drinking more and lose weight? Stop eating cheese. Quite simply, stop eating cheese. When I was doing a lot of walking, then I could eat what I wanted, actually. Because when you do a lot of walking, you burn so much energy and calories in a day that, even if you have a big meal, no matter what you eat, if you go ridiculously eat too much, if the next day you're going to go out for your walk, you will burn those calories off. But you have to walk. If you don't walk, you're not going to burn. You're not going to burn the calories off. That's for sure. Hey, Akueka Kapagan. I can never get that right. When the show is going to start? 2025, my friend. 2025. Let me landing on the moon. When we walk on the moon, you're going to see first thing is going to come out. One small step, one great leap for Peter and time. Do you think they're going to land on the moon? When we see it? Is it going to be like in the olden days? We're going to see the beep, beep, walking. Isn't it bullshit? It really is. Like on the moon, all you need is an oxygen mask because there could be some contaminants there. You don't need a suit. It's 30 degrees. When they landed on the moon in 1969, it was 29.1 degrees. I looked. It was also the same temperature in Nevada that day. Did you know that? Did you know the same day that Apollo went to the moon, the temperature that was on the moon was also the same temperature in the Arizona desert? Very strange coincidence. Nevada desert, I mean. Very strange coincidence. Oh, yes. That's I try to do that at least once every 3 years. I have that big ass cigar. I just like it when someone presents me a big ass cigar out of a big expensive wooden cigar box. Oh, is that a special cigar box? Yes, it is. It's a humidor. The smoking cigars. But some people, it's like an art, hey? Some people like smoking cigars. I don't really smoke a lot of cigars. I haven't smoked a lot of cigars in my time. Back in the days, I remember a couple of times trying the Colt cigars. I don't know if you guys have them in the States. Actually, they're probably from the States. Used to be able to buy, cherry or grape Colt cigars. But I think everyone died. Everyone that was smoking them was basically dead. Sorry, I'm in a weird mood today. If you see me laughing, it's because I'm pretending I'm not thinking of the screws in general. My mother told me she was going to unsub if I talked about screws anymore. She did unsub. No, I'm kidding. Hey, I hope so, brother. I hope so. I would love it if you did. Well, I did something really silly when I started doing the research. When I found out something was on the moon, it wasn't because I was a professional researcher, and it wasn't because maybe because I did things differently, but it's not because I had any bigger or better competence than anyone that's in the researching field. It's that what I found is top secret by chance, and then it's what I did afterwards to be able to bring the footage closer. Don't forget, all I saw going by was a real quick set of 7 or 8 lights that UFO fleet that went on the moon. Went by like this real fast on the moon. But when I slowed it down and I showed you all what was going on, we have lights appearing from the same bloody area, the exact same area, like exactly. And they're leaving. So we're seeing these freaking launches on the moon that are timed launches. So I came to the conclusion, in theory, hypothetically speaking, the lights that are on the moon are lights that are allowing other UFOs to leave because they have to wait for the other UFO to cross the departure lane, is what I believe, literally. And it only takes about 10 to 12 seconds for the UFO to take off. And then another light appears on the surface. And then there's a launch. And when the light appears, you see 2 or 3 other launches at the same time. So I believe on the moon, they're launching UFOs simultaneously from different areas, guys and gals, a distance of maybe 20, 30 kilometers between each other, and they're taking off simultaneously. That means they have a communication way of communicating with themselves. It could be sign of an intelligent life. Um, there's no two ways about it. The moon, that crap is up there, and it's going to be exposed at one point. I don't know when. I'm really hoping that it will, but who knows if it will or not. Thanks a lot, my friend. Lazarus Project. Thanks a lot, you guys. I love this vacation place, but the big bites itch. Oh, yes. Yeah, I believe it. Okay, so that's right. The vacation place. Hey, beautiful, beautiful, almost romantic, secluded area. Eh? I just love the way that's up. But yeah, must be a lot of bugs there for sure. You can even see the bloody fish in the water. Hey, you guys go check out Julie's channel. She's always so supportive here and everything. Go and subscribe to her. It'll piss her trolls off. It's incredible. It shocks me that everyone has trolls. Everyone has trolls. Julia even saw one in your channel. I was like, what the hell is someone sitting here on her channel bitching, screaming at her? Anyway, maybe not screaming, but anyways, makes me laugh. Hey, Shudokan, that's so close to the name of the martial arts, the karate that I was doing, that my brother was doing Shorin Ryu, but I was doing Shodokan. You're Shudokan? I was doing Shotokan. Karate, it's defensive karate, much like the police do. It's for defense. No, I'm not a police, but I was doing that type of karate. I would have liked to have done the offensive one, but that was way back. And I did that with Yvon Plount. If you look him up, he's probably well-known worldwide around here in Quebec in karate, as he has his, so basically now he's a samurai or ninja now, I guess. He has his so many belts up. That mother went up behind me, Tubby Bruce, at his karate lesson. I like using the Tubby Bruce part. I don't even think I was a big bad. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Just like makes me laugh. That way the trolls just, good luck if you want to call me fat. It ain't gonna affect me at all. I know it. He went up behind me, the karate master, idiot, grabbed my shoulders and pushed me down to the ground. And the fat kid did this first splits in the world, just like split. The inside of my legs were sore, pulled the muscles on the inside of my legs, Should have punched him in the balls. But hey, Darla, we need you need to know karate to kick the asses of those trolls. Hey, thank you very much, Shudokan Black Belt Academy. Thanks for stopping in. Only 9 missing. Only 9 missing. What are we missing? What are we missing? What am I missing? Thanks for the support, you guys, here to this channel. The Shazowitz Springs was amazing. Chazowitz, I've heard of that. Oh, Springs. If it's really Springs too, it must be amazing for sure. A lot of nice places, eh? There are definitely a lot of nice places in the States. Right on, you guys. Thanks a lot, Elias. Alias, thank you very much. I'm not scared and not scared to promote you, friend. Thank you very much, my brother. Thanks. No, but you're the people that come here to my channel. I laugh because when I went to see your channel real quickly, sorry I didn't get a chance to comment. I'll be back, man. But I was curious. I said, that's awesome. Because I did see you come to the stream before too, and before. So thanks a lot. But yeah, you're touching the subjects of a lot of people that like the subjects that you talk about come here, and it really is amazing that the same minded people come by. There's two types of people on this planet. There's the ones that are awake, and there's ones that are asleep. There are no in betweens. There's no lukewarm. You're either warm or hot. Sorry, you're either warm or cold. There's no lukewarm when it comes to that. And most of the people are asleep and closed-minded. It's incredible. There's so many closed-minded people in this world that all these things are happening and going unnoticed. And it's the people, the ones that are denying that these places and associations exist are the ones keeping them safe. They're just bragging about, laugh. They must be laughing about that, saying, look, we don't even have to deny, that we exist. These other people are going to town for us. Koala's enthusiast. Hello, governors and governees. Governesses, thank you very much. Koala enthusiast, welcome, my friend. Yeah. Yep, they're going to have to change. That'll be the new name of Canada. Maybe they'll hook up U.S. and Canada together, and we'll call it the Canadian United States or the Canadian States. Don't think so. So we got to get rid of Trudy, guys. What do we do? Anyone got a truck? Won't get into that mother. Oh, yes. Oh, I'd fight the hell out of it. I'm Canadian, and when people ask me if my country's corrupt, I say, yes, it is. That's how sad it is. I have my American friends here that come to my house and say, hi, I'm from communist California. It's sad to see my American Californian friends having to talk like that about their own state in the country, which is sad. Lots going on. Are really going to town, destroying the economies of everyone. The only thing I remember that happened in the past 2.5 years was masks, gas went up. That's what happened. We're stuck in lockdowns, wearing masks. Unreal. So, Darla, are they supposed to lift up the mandates again, finally, the 15th? If they don't, we're going to have one hell of a protest against that horrible Trudy who told us he's going to be here till 2025 and told us that he'll be running another 5-10 years after that. Well, he didn't laugh, but it would have fit really well with the way after what he said, bugger. What do you want to do? I listened to a 1969 movie called Journey to the Far Side of the Sun. Je pense que je l'ai vu, so I think I saw that. Oh, no, okay, it was last night. No, I did not see that. Amazing theory in this film. Mirror planets. Interesting. Everyone has a twin. Just think the other Bruce maybe get the screw. Yes. Yes, exactly. Maybe, Elias, my twin in the parallel world is a couple of hours ahead of me since he's closer to the source, whatever the hell the source is. And maybe, just maybe, I could steal the screws. But you know what happened, Elias? I did go to steal that guy's screws, and that's why I don't have any screws. Because if you time travel to go get something from yourself, you're not going to have it when you come back now, will you? I went into time to go steal that nice telescope of mine, And I came back and I had no telescope. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. I'm remaining positive that I was only supposed to go get the telescope actually this weekend. That's why I'm laughing. That's why I'm not too upset so far, because I was supposed to go this weekend, and then I call the store and the store says, we not open on the weekends. So I said, okay. So we'll go. So what I did is I went Monday instead. But I got home. It's a good thing I didn't wait too long. I said, I'll wait 24 hours to start setting it up to see if everything fits. But I couldn't do it. So I checked at night and I said, okay, that fits. That fits. I tried the camera. I was sweating like a pig taking the Nikon D850 off the telescope. I don't like taking it off. I looked inside of it. It's still spotless, not a freaking speck. I have an amazing telescope that is really airtight. And obviously, like a lot of you probably don't know, if you don't have a big telescope, a 14-inch telescope, I don't have an opening at the back. I have a big crystal ball at the back that I can look inside of it. It's not, there's no hole there where anything can get in. It is airtight. And what I'm also going to do is the astronomy company also, not the company, but the store, also does repairs. They do a lot of things there at the Maison de l'Astronomie in Montreal. So if you are in the Montreal area, I did go to that store, Maison de l'Astronomie, and I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of shit there. I have another story up on top, and there's yet a nice 14-inch used telescope that was there, like mine, for sale. For if you guys want to get it, it's $8,000. Still pretty expensive. He has a fan on the end. That's another thing that you guys don't know if you don't have telescopes. Your telescope is always going to be soaking wet. Well, depending on where you are. It's very humid here in Quebec. I know in the States, you guys are a lot drier. There's less humidity, depending on where in certain regions, but it's more of a dry heat you guys get in the winter here. It's very humid weather that we get. But why was I mentioning that? Who knows? I don't remember anymore. I don't remember. Lumberjack, when is a damn alien invasion? I'm getting very big. I'm like you, man. I was even talking with family members about that, saying, let it hit. If it's going to hit, let it hit. Whenever the hell they're going to do it, because I'll be honest with you, I'm impatient too, and it's sort of stressful knowing that something's going to happen, but you just don't know when it's going to happen. That's really friggin' stressful, honestly. Yep. Kenley, good evening to you, sister. Fly me to the moon and let the sun shine in your hair. I'm waiting for 2 screws before Monday. I hope I get it. Damn, I hope I get it. The little Irish alien. Thank you so much. Hello. 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 Thanks again, William. Just walked in the door from work. Appreciate all you do. I appreciate you even more, man. Buffed out Bruce. I'll get buffed. I'll get buffed. Get these muscles going back up. Ouch. A little sore. Bruce is a little wrecked. Racked. Not wrecked, but racked. Hello, loves. Bruce is getting healthy. Recommend the Vegemite. Yes, I'm going to get myself healthy. I'm going to get myself in shape, guys. I'm going to make my eyes feel better. So, I've been hearing this, and you hear a lot of people say that someone has a cancer and, you want to kill off a cancer. Well, starve it. Sugars feed cancers and stuff like that. So for real, even though you don't believe me, I had already quit sweets. That's the worst of it. But still once in a while eating it, and I'm not going to anymore. So I stopped all of that. The hot dogs, no more poutines. I live on poutines. I'm in Quebec. Potatoes, cheese, sauce. We go with it. That's what we do. Not anymore. Not anymore. And it's going to help me lose a lot of weight. So that's the only thing keeping me from not wanting to eat the cheese, is that I don't know if you noticed, but anyways, My hat's getting looser. I think I lost a little too much weight fast. No, not too much. Hey, look, guys, I'm melting. No, I'm not at that point. I'm not melting yet, but I'm staying positive, and I am going to get my weight down. You guys watch. In a couple of months, I should be, and you'll know because I'll tell you. And if all of a sudden I stop talking about the diet, don't mention it. It's because I'm off it. You'll know. I'll be honest. Yeah, back to cheese. You'll see me. I'll be like, yeah, fuck it. Playing in my eye. My label kills workout question. Big Ben is in the house. 5G Jabberdoo. Yep. Zombies, 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 zombies. Yeah, you know it, man. It's coming, eh? The zombie apocalypse that everyone's talking about, I believe, is that for real. Like, they talk about zombies. Well, and another thing is that the zombie apocalypse is us right now, because in the world right now, we are sleepwalkers. We are sleeping zombies. We're walking around like that, going to work Monday, relaxing Saturday, dropping the kids back off at school Monday, and so on and so forth. Take a second and repeat. It's repetitive cycle that we do all the time. People stay stuck on that. I talked to some people about the war in Ukraine and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't give a shit. That's, and I don't blame them. There's enough problems everywhere in the world. It's like, I don't care. It's sad, but that's how the world we've gotten to that point where they've given us and fed us so many lies that we don't know what's true anymore, right? So I hope you're not all too disappointed about the solar scope, but I'm sure you're not. You're probably happy. I hope you are. And it'll be just a couple of days, and once we get that settled, we'll be up and ready to go. I filmed the sun today with the white viewing sun. The spots were big, and I found out a lot more. Peter Benton, if you're listening, and the ones that are filming the sun, there are sun viewing days that are atrocious, even when there is no clouds. I didn't know that. I found that out recently. Excuse me, hiccups. I found that out recently, a couple of weeks ago, when I was on the sun. Beautiful, hot, sunny day, and I got the hiccups now. And anyways, I was filming the sun, and it started. I don't even remember what I was saying anymore. Guys, what the hell's going on? I don't remember what I was saying anymore. I do not remember what I was saying. Probably a lie. Rick James is in the house. If you have a way to lose weight where I can still have pizza, I will pay good money. Well, I'll tell you what. I promise you, Rick James, that you don't have to give me a cent, and I'm going to tell you how to lose weight and to eat not just only pizza. You'll be able to eat more than you usually ate, and you're not going to believe me. The heavier you are, when I go out and I walk, I speed walk. I'm telling you, man, the speed walking. Okay, the problem is you might have to do a lot of walking. 2 hours of walking a day. I know it's a lot. 2 hours of walking a day, you will never, ever gain any weight. You'll be able to eat just pie and hot dogs and chips if you want, and beer, and you're not going to gain any weight. You're going to lose a lot of weight. Me, it was the walking, man. When I went out, walked, I speed walked, and I walked alone and hiding, actually, and I would walk for the front of my legs to burn. It doesn't take you long. You only walk 20 minutes, 15 maybe. Walk really hard. And when the burning starts in your leg, I just kept going, beating down sweat, And another thing I did, it's not recommended, but it worked. When I would leave to do the walking, and this was a while back, I was 19, 20 years old, I would put on a warm shirt, put on a sweater in the morning to go walking, and I would get home drenched. This was not a good principle or way of losing weight, because you could lose weight too fast, but I was able to lose weight. I was able to eat when I wanted after that when I was walking. Again, Rick, I was 19, 20. I'm 47 now, and I don't think it's going to be as easy. 46 or 47, I don't even know anymore. It's not going to be as easy now, but so I don't know about that. Thanks, Elias. Ouais, la gang, écoute, man, autant à toi, bro, tout le support que tu donnes, que vous donnez, la chaîne, ça aide vraiment. It really does help you guys. Dulcolax. I don't know about that one. Don't know what Dulcolax is. That like X-Lax? All those stroked out, brain damaged, poor bastards. Yes. Yep. Yep. Colin Robinson, how's it going? Brucey boy, why do you ignore my comments? Haha, made you look like a fool, eh, brother? I have important information for you, yet my comments are always deleted. Colin, you look like a right ass. I'm listening to I'm ready hearing your comment. No, go ahead, man. You got something to say? Shoot. Important information? Yeah, me too. The moon's inhabited. Pass it on. I don't ignore anybody's comments, Colin. I just got to your comment at 9:09 and it's 9:41. And I skipped over all the other comments too on top, which is look, go back up. Thanks again, William. Tim, William just walked in. No, I was able to see that. Okay. Colin, you've got something to ask me, man, and go right ahead and ask it. And I'll scroll down and double check. I don't ignore shit, man. I'm the only one that's there straight up. I've been here for 6 freaking years waiting for everyone to jump on me. And only the trolls did. No serious researchers. The little Irish alien Bruce, where do you hope to see yourself in the next 5 years? That's incredible. Thank you so much for asking me. I have a lot of projects for this channel. I'll have my observatory and we'll have all the equipment. Would you like to talk about some of the extra equipment that I know we're going to have? We're going to have some microscopes. We're going to be viewing meteor fragments that are falling on Earth. I intend on investing time, even taking courses and stuff. I'm not going to stop. I want to spend the rest of my life in exploring everything and anything to do with space, UFOs, maybe, microscope is something that I always wanted to get for everyone. The ones where you could film and we could see it and then watch the film as we're looking at certain things under the microscope. It's a good thing I didn't have the microscope here because it probably would have been arrested. I would have started wanting to see what COVID looked like under the microscope and everything. I was fascinated. I want to go buy a microscope. There we go. Put that in. That's cool. Let's take a look at that. Oh, okay. Wow. Look at them go. I see myself. We'll have the bigger telescope. We'll have the sun equipment and maybe some tools to be able to do some readings on the moon and the sun to know things a little bit about heat, temperature, and some of the tools that some astronomers do, without flashing, but we'll be able to do some incredible work. I intend on being very, very busy, as in the next 5 years, they will expose, hopefully, what's going on the moon. I'm pretty sure that they will. I feel that they will. And I really hope that they talk about what I'm showing. Not that, hey, look what Bruce found. I just hope they turn around and say, well, we found something on the moon. And I'm going to say, yes, thank you, God, so much. I really hope it does come out. But so how come Colin says I ignore his comments? But that's the first freaking comment that I saw from Colin. I'm calling him out. I'm calling you out, dude. How dare you? Right on, man. Bruce still here, even though they are not giving you the support you deserve. Thanks, Bronx. Bronx made it. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, well, that's the thing. You guys come to this channel. Everyone that comes here appreciates it. Everyone's amazing. The support's amazing from everyone from different countries. I've never had any horrible people coming here. It's the same little trolls usually that do the same little things and come by the channel. We'll see. It's going to be quiet for a couple days now because they like attacking me. They come and stab me, then they take off and come back for more. That's what they do. And that's why I continue, Bronx. I expect my channel to go dead, but it doesn't matter. If I post a UFO video of the proof that I just showed on the moon, I know thousands of people saw that research. New Snekadas Frank on his channel posted it to millions of subscribers. They all know me. And even though doesn't look like there's a lot of people here, there's still at least some people are familiar with the fact that there really is someone on the moon. They get deleted whether it's on videos or live streams. Colin, second comment. Yeah, listen, Colin, I'm sorry about that, but like I said, I'm a hack channel, so if somebody's blocking out you out, it's not my mods, because my mods are my best friends and family members, basically. So I don't think they're gonna fuck me over. We could talk about anything, brother. 1963. 9/11, though. Hey, commented 9/11. We can talk about anything here, Bronx. So now I'm going to scroll down. Hey, Lazarus Project, my pleasure, man. Elsbieta Cook. Hello to you. I love that name, Elsbieta. Elsbieta. Hey, I promise, brother, I ain't ever going to stop. Just promise you guys still come by once in a while. And I promise I ain't ever going to stop. Well, again, really sorry. That is Colin's very insulting, man, when that happens. And now all I can do is assure you that I'm not the one doing it. The last few videos, I've been having problems seeing people's comments, and I've been there the last 3 days waiting for comments, bro, and nobody's commenting on my channel. So I get people coming here saying that their comments are getting taken down. You're not alone either. And say to yourself, if your comment gets taken down here, it would be me. And I would block you right after that if it was a bad comment or something. And the comment would have to be pretty bad, like talking about races and colors and blacks, Indians, or whatever. If you start insulting other races, I'll block you. I have my opinion on people too, and but it's not in the colors. It's their character. If someone's an asshole, he's an asshole. Whether he or she is an asshole, it's not because of their color. We each have our own characters, and those characters are based on. Anyways, the Lazarus Project, and I meet people like you come back. I really appreciate it. Can't thank you all enough for doing so. So I'm scrolling back down now, and I'm going to miss a whole bunch of people. Joybird, don't rap with weak pussies. Trolls are paid to stop real info from being believed. Yes, that's another true thing. And some of them actually are able to do so. Some of them, I imagine, some can be very intelligent. Salut, Roger Silvaz. Merci, Roger. Un gros merci, man. Pour le grand sport, les contributions et tout, le grand sport. That sounds cool. Gun fu. Yeah, it really is sad but true, and that's ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Ain't that a shame? Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Nelson Aniceto, thanks for being here, man. Michael B, welcome. And thanks guys for having taken the time to become a member. Hang tight. We're going to get that solar telescope soon. And I'm happy that I got the chance to show it to you ahead of time. So you guys know it'll only be it's a stupid question. You know that I'm going to want to get out of the sun and try it. We have many nice warm days next week coming into the high 30s. Not too good. So I'm sort of happy that I'm not going to be using the 14 actually. I'll be doing some tests throughout the year. Maybe I will go get the filter anyways to do the white light viewing with the 14. But honestly, I don't know. I don't know if I'll have to do it with the big 14. We're going to see pretty well with, like, look at the P900 that I have, guys. It's 16 megapixels. It's good to look at the moon, but it's not necessarily good to use the camera at 2,000 millimeters. You know what I mean? Like if you have a 2,000 millimeter camera, if you zoom out 2,000 millimeters, it's not going to be all that spicy clear. That's for sure. With 16 megapixels is not really not much. Somebody asked me where you're going to be in 5 years. I hope to still be here. And in 5 years, we will be using a camera that is approximately anywhere from 75 to 125 megapixels, because we have to pay a lot for megapixels. But the 46 megapixels that I have now with this camera, we will only upgrade. And the next upgrade, I was looking at the Sony camera, 61 or 65 megapixels. We're getting there. I'm anxious for us to get to a 200 or 300. Elias Barnes, thank you so much, brother. Bruce, we have traveled oceans of time to see what you bring us weekly. Hey, I can't thank you guys enough. I hope you guys know that you are therapeutic. And another thing I talked with some family members about at the beginning, it took me a long time to have years to open a fundraiser, and I didn't want to collect money, and I didn't want to ask for money. And somebody says, you don't ask. He says, you open a fundraiser. If somebody has an extra few bucks that month, year, whatever, they can leave you something and it will help, and then you'll accumulate some money. And it worked. And my amazing community has always gone to town for me. It's not a fundraiser I opened to as a salary to touch money. I'm based solely on Elias Barnes and all the helpful donations here. But we're going to get there. We're going to get there with the new upgrade of the telescope, the solar telescope. I'm really excited. We'll see what happens Monday. So Monday, I will be on the Horn in Montreal. I'll be up early. They're going to reach me and tell me exactly what happened with the company. If I have to go down to Montreal, I'll go down. Again, it's not far from here, so I'm on the outskirts. We'll see. Joybird, thanks again. Hey, Lazarus Project, that means a lot, man. I'm telling you, that means a lot, you guys, for devoting your time out of your own lives, coming here all the time, and the compliments, encouragement, and stuff. Like I said, it's very, very therapeutic. Very, very therapeutic. The comments that you guys leave me, and I love you for it. I won't lie, seeing people get their comments deleted really disappoints. It does, Danny. Whether it's YouTube or Bruce doing it, it's disappointing to see whoever is doing it. Yes, it is, Danny Smith. Oh, Danny Smith, hold on. I thought that was penny money from far. So sorry. So sorry. God damn it. I want to insult you. Did not want to insult you. No, Danny, you're wrong about that though. It's not Bruce, because when somebody blocks or takes down a comment, even Colin, by the way, he didn't get a comment taken down. I would have seen it. Understand? I'm the one that takes comments down. If I'm not taking his comments down, nobody's taking them down. Not in live streams. These are just trolls that reoccur and come by, and they try to make little scenes, right? But it's okay. Bruce has a big ass back. Comment K, hello, la famille. Salut Bruce. Merci, Kamos. Kamosko. Once you get to know me, Danny, you'll know it's not me blocking people. When you see how much I like talking to trolls, and you see how arrogant I can be with trolls, you'll know I'm not blocking anyone. Smash that like button, Skywatcher. I like your attitude. Thank you very much. Each like vote vaporizes a troll and its bridge. You shall not pass. Right. Thank you very much. I said that the other day. It's a bit like the talk shows. Is it Jimmy? I never know which one. Which one? Fallon, I think. Maybe the other one. They Kimmel. Which, anyways, I'm not going to talk about him. He disappointed me this year, being a leftist, unfortunately. But he often says that at the beginning of the show. Please take the time to subscribe to our YouTube channel. He goes, a fairy will be born, or a child will, receive a pony, or he often says jokes like that. So I say, yeah, this last week I did it. I wrote, please subscribe to the channel a couple weeks ago. I think that's what I said. I said, if you subscribe to the channel, a troll will be banished to hell and burn up. Then they got hacked. That's right. Yeah, because we'd see the comments. We'd see the comments be if you're asked for the comments getting taken away in the comment section. Yes, mine are taken away. Do you know that every video I pin a comment and I write, "Thank you, I love you guys, thanks for the amazing support," and not one of you have commented? It's because you haven't seen me. I'm pinned every video. My last video has it up. Nobody comments. Nobody sees me. Has anyone seen a video of a Starfleet on the ISS? I have seen one, Duzilla. I've seen one. I think it was 3 or 4 months ago. Somebody told me that there was a Starfleet, 3 lights that were seen on the feed, and they would have taken the feed off. I don't know who said that though, and I don't know which channel, but I heard that. Whether it's true or not, I was like, whoa. Let me get some water, guys. It's down for another 2 minutes or 3. But really sorry about the telescope too, but I still hope you're happy that we acquired it, and we'll do some magic in a few days. You get some water. That's my reward. A little bit of citrus vaccine water. At one point, they're going to be vaccinating us through the food, eh? It's already there. I know it. Excuse me for the noise. The Yeti picks up all the sounds. Yeah, if I looked a little bit out of it today, it's because I was disappointed. Did you guys know that I'm waiting for 2 screws for my telescope? Everyone does have a twin, good and bad. I believe it. You ever was asked? I just seen someone that looked like you. Bronx made it. It's funny you say that. My mother in town in Valleyfield many years ago said that she saw someone. It was my twin, and she was sure it was me. It had been a couple of months I had not seen her, and we were both very, very busy. And when she saw me scrummaging through garbage, assumed that I was scrummaging through garbage because it looked like me. The hat with my ponytail back in the day. If you knew me back in the day, those of you who knew me in Valleyfield, well, big guy, trench coat, long hair, tied back. That was my style. That's what I looked like. I looked like Sting in the 1990 video of Englishman in New York. Go look at what he had on, this black trench coat and his parapluie that he has. Joybird says, "What's law?" Well, my mom was getting her happy mother. Hey, yeah. Well, if I don't get a chance to see you mamas, but I'm sure I will here in the community, and I'll be on in comments wishing all the mothers a happy Mother's Day here in Canada. Unfortunately, and for those who didn't know, I only found out myself, I think 2 years ago. Mother's Day is not the same day in the UK as it is in Canada, and it's also not the same day in the States. I don't think, as Thanksgiving in the States is not the same day as our Thanksgiving here in Canada. So it's hard to know when to say Happy Mother's Day to somebody. Like when I see the States say Happy Thanksgiving, it's way off from ours. We're like months difference. I don't even know when Thanksgiving is here. Actually, I don't really care. I'm not thankful for anything, so let's do my little thing. Well, maybe other people can reply if anyone else has seen it. Thank you, Gate Smasher. Hoorah! Oof, bathroom calling. It's coming. Thank you. I better have friggin' more than that. I'd like to thank each and every one of you, Julie, for re-signing up, Gate Smasher, and everyone here. Joybird, Bronx made it, and everyone. Thanks for the amazing questions. Duzilla, Skywalker, Danny Smith. I introduced this channel to a friend. Thank you so much. And they get their comments deleted not long after posting. Well, yes, as somebody is deliberately also deleting comments of the ones of you that are saying Bruce is the best. Bruce has the best UFO channel. Bruce, you've changed my life by showing me the UFOs. And the comments are often taken down. If you go on my social blade, Danny, on my social blade, which by the way, is the first time you're here, welcome. If it's the first time that you show up here, give it a test. Go leave a comment later and see if the comment gets taken down. And I'm not saying that with any satire. Obviously, I'm not going to take it down. I'd like to know if you are also experiencing that problem, but it's nothing new, my friend. It's nothing new, girl. This channel has been attacked. People are unsubbed from my channel. When you come and you like a video, a lot of people won't believe me. Look tomorrow and you'll see I'm not a liar. Like one of my videos, come back in 2 days and see if your like is still up. 75% of the time, the likes get taken back down. People are getting unsubbed. I do not get rid of any comments here. When I upload my videos, I allow all comments. I don't do like, the trolls do. I got Penny Bunny troll channel and Lubu. These channel have private meetings and private emails and private streams. It's because they're doing shit behind the backs of others. Me, at my streams, I could write subscribers only, but that would cause a lot of new people arriving to the channel. They'd never be able to view the videos. I'm totally open because I don't have any comments. If the trolls, I wish they started commenting back like they used to in the day. I used to get a lot more comments. But what happened here at Bruce Sees All is this channel was designed by trolls. So a lot of trolls subscribed and a lot of hype came around the channel. And then all of a sudden, they were missing. I have member videos that I put up for the members. I only get 1 or 2 views on them. And I have more than 20 members. So how come? It's because sometimes some of the members that were coming in, and I was not going to name them, Darla knows a few of them that were coming in. And those of you, not just Darla, the ones that were here a while back, maybe Gate Smash and others, some people come and they go. You'll see here, some people come, some people go. Sometimes it's some really sweet people that come and turn around on us. But in general, the vibe here, Danny, is good. But as for the comments being disappearing here, yeah, a lot of comments disappear. I confirm it. Judy W. question, why? That's a good idea with the questions, guys. Why was the moon landing faked to begin with? Well, that makes a lot of sense. And also the fake moon landing would have made a lot of sense. They needed an investment. This is just a theory. Imagine asking all the big funders. NASA knows that they need a big project, and to get a lot more money, instead of just doing a project like trying to send a satellite around Earth and trying to raise $1 million, well, it'd be a lot smarter saying that they're going to try to send a team and to have like 2,000 people at NASA sitting behind fake screens looking at numbers. And I was going to say texting their friends, but there was no text back then. Okay. So it had to do a lot, I think, Judy W., with Russia. The space war, Russia and China. Sputnik 1 was the first satellite. It's still going, right? Boo, boo. They hear it all the time going around. I think it's still going. They took pictures also of the moon, the dark side of the moon, 2,000 or 3,000 pictures. And then there was a space race. You could look that up, actually, in the 60s, a space race. It was a competition. It was a rush to get the first person to the moon. So obviously Russia was in competition with the States. And if they did that, it's because they were able to get a lot of funding. And I'll tell you another thing, Judy. If ever humans are working with aliens, which I think they are, on the moon, they're going to need a professional association, even a governmental association, to confirm to the world, and but publicly. So it has to be televised by the public. The public has to have the impression that they were a part of this landing. A lot of people get very insulted when I say that there's a possibility that, hypothetically speaking, that's all I'm saying, is maybe they didn't go. I just think that they didn't go the way they told or showed the public that they went. NASA uses a lot of illustrations, and it's a good question that you asked. But I'm telling you, Judy, they were probably needing big funding, and by telling billionaires and oligarchs that they get to, help out by sending people to the moon, and then what they're going to do is, if somebody gives $1 million, well, you're going to have your name sitting on a spaceship before it goes to space. You know what they can do, to try to get people to buy stuff. Alex Jones is selling gold now, but it's still just a little thing, but it's to represent supporting him. He's not going to give you an ounce of gold and charge you $3,000, but it's the ideal. But I think that's what NASA does. NASA will get somebody. I love Alex Jones, by the way. NASA will get somebody with big money to fund, and then they'll say, "Hey, look, they'll give a spacesuit to you, and you'll be able to bring your kids in and get helmets and stuff. You'll be able to sit in the office at NASA and stuff." They do these little pourboires. They call them in French a pourboire. Sort of these little under the table freebies. Millionaires want to go to space. You can be sure they're making deals with people. Maybe some billionaire is going to give $1 billion, and all he wants is for NASA to bring back a moon rock this friggin' size so they can stick on a stick in his space room. People that have money are the ones that are profiting from what's going on in life, and the elites are in a world of themselves. As much as they would never retrograde back to what we are doing, I'll say, like Nancy Pelosi said the other day, we eat at 5 o'clock like the peasants, because that's what we are to them. We really are peasants to them. But there was a particular reason for them to have gone to the moon, Judy. And it could have been to do something, maybe to trick Russia and something. Like maybe they'll say, we'll pretend we friggin' landed on the moon, and Russia's going to think we landed, but it's going to be a fake landing. So they could have faked it, because Russia had not landed on the moon. Russia had only taken pictures of the moon with Sputnik 1 and was the first. And then if you look at, it goes way back, Yuri Gagarin, and it goes back to also the first cosmonauts before the astronauts. First there were cosmonauts, and, all the story of what they were doing. And basically a lot of astronauts were used as guinea pigs. They were literally used as guinea pigs, right? Maybe the AI go is being shut down. The algo is being shut down. That's incredible. I am Kai. I'm hoping it will. Thanks, Gate Smasher. Love you guys. I'm hoping that's true, Kai, that you said the algorithm is maybe they're kicking it, getting rid of it. They're doing it on Twitter for the first time. Guys, do you understand that if you guys go and catch a UFO tonight and you go post it on Twitter, and I'm there, let's say Bruce sees all with 92,000 subscribers, your video should be seen the same chance as a big channel will get. It'll be more even. Twitter, they mentioned Obama when they started changing the algorithm at Twitter. Obama lost 300,000 subscribers. Why? You don't lose 300,000 subscribers in one day there. It's because it's glitched. The Twitter that was there before with Dorsey, they were boosting the numbers. They were lying. They were bullshit liars, boosting the left up, boosting their ranks up. You do know that we saw Biden. That was really sad. Nobody subscribed to Joseph at the White House. Do you know his name was Joseph? Nobody subscribed to Joe Biden at all at the White House. So they had to put the numbers up. And I remember my American friends screaming on social media saying, how come I'm subscribed to the frickin' White House, the president? So they started subscribing real American names and putting them subscribed to the president. So you can see it's bull crap what's going on. It's a fake scenario. When you buy I don't know about you in the States. It must be the same. The UK, wherever you are, and what part of the world you are. When I go buy some food at the grocery store, and you look at whatever some frozen shit, excuse the expression, that you're buying, and you look on the box, and they show you chicken where the chicken is about that thick, no fat, it's perfect white breast chicken. The shape, it looks like they carved it. It was God carved the chicken. It was perfect. And you open up the box and you see something like a dead bird that's squished in a corner with ice around it. So what the frig is that? Is that chicken? It's everything's a lie. Everything is a lie. You look at McDonald's burgers, okay, and they have the picture of the McDonald's burger, okay, the Big Mac, and then you receive your Big Mac, and you're like, what the fuck? It's bullshit. It's all fake to pull in people to be, to be interested, right? They make an announcement of a little pickup truck, and they show the pickup trucks climbing mountains. It's all a bunch of bull crap to get people in, right? To drag people in. I saw someone get attacked on this channel the other day by Bruce. So although I personally believe it's YouTube doing deleting, I've seen Bruce be nasty to comments. Yeah, I'd like you to prove that. Is it because I called you a bitch or something? Because you were acting like one or something? Is maybe that what happened? I don't waste time with you, Danny. Poor Danny. I'll even block you right away since you're just bullshit trouble. Oh, she was already blocked. Thank you, guys. So Danny Smith, sir, tell me why you dress like a woman. Seriously, why do you pretend you're a girl if you come here? You remind me of a certain person, but I'm not going to mention his name because I got his videos taken down the other day, and I'm not talking about Ace. I'm talking about another channel. All the troll channels that had videos of me are taking it down. I told them that every one of them had images of me. They put my personal address up. They used my personal name, Bruce Swartz. Bruce sees all frauds and stuff like that. So all I have to do is go to the channels and report one after the other. So I did Ace the other day. He's gone, by the way. I wonder why he's not talking. He's blocked. He's probably got a strike and he's probably off YouTube for a while. I got another one down yesterday that I noticed he's not going to be too happy. So remember about a month ago when I showed you that list? I don't know if you guys remember. It was a whole big list of names that morning that posted my personal monetized videos on their channels, and some of them are monetizing it. Do you know that? Some people steal my work and they monetize the videos with my face in it. YouTube lets them, So I go and I have them taken down. So Amy Thompson, hello to you, Amy. Thanks, Amy. Thanks for being here, my dear. Bob Pace, hello to you, my friends. So I am going to have to get off, you guys. Did you guys see that Danny Smith, the way she was beating around the bush, though, eh? I saw a guy get blocked here the other day. Why would... I don't know. I don't know what the ideal is, though. I really don't know what the ideal of it is, though. If you want to attack a troll channel, or if you want to be a troll channel and attack a channel like mine, don't lie. The community is going to laugh in your face. You're a bullshit liar. Danny's not a girl, guys. It's a guy, When I see guys here trolling me, it's girls. It's the opposite. That's what they do. I'm a man. What could I do to stump him? I'm going to put up a blonde picture because Bruce is hooked on blondes. Bruce is stupid. He'll bend for a blonde. Jesus, Murphy. Skywalker. Thanks, my friends. Yep. I hear infrared is the way to see many more of the UFO. Yeah, 100%, Rob. 100%. Even viewing the chromosphere, maybe a UFO will go by and we won't even see the light in the chromosphere. I'm not sure myself. It's which light will be emitted. It's like clouds, the nebulae and stuff, all the gaseous clouds around the nebulae, which I was amazingly lucky to be able to get nebulized. I got the Great Nebula of Orion. I see all the gases, all the green gases, the clouds everywhere. A lot of people don't know that, but excuse me, you can get the sunspots without even having a filter, depending on um, how the day is. So get this: the hydrogen alpha telescope. Before I get off, hydrogen alpha telephone. Yes, the telescope. Getting old. Intakes oxygen. So the oxygen inside that's compressed permits us to, once pressure tuned, it's going to permit us to see the gases around the sun and the chromosphere and everything, and nebulize and stuff. So that's what they do. They compress products also, like carbon monoxide, or is it carbon monoxide and arsenic. Arsenic will show you a certain cloud of a certain temperature, and they're using different products in these telescopes to in a vacuum to be able to view space. So it would make a lot of sense. So arsenic with your mask. Guy's lying dead beside his arsenic telescope, but it permits you to see a whole bunch of things. Isn't that weird, eh? So long story short, why am I talking about that? Is that the reason why I was able to see the sunspots on the sun outside, guys, naked eye. You're not going to believe me, eh? It was foggy. There was an incredible fog and humid haze in the air. So I grabbed my camera, and that was the first sunspot, the 2960. I filmed that with no filter, no polarized lens. I filmed that straight up with a P900 facing the sun through the clouds. I filmed through the clouds, and I noticed sometimes when you film through the clouds actually show me the sunspots even better. Try to understand that. Well, it's easy. It's what they were saying. You have to, depending on the temperature or the environment, the telescopes work very differently. So depending on what temperature and how humid the air is that you let absorb the telescope, and that's what you have to do. Literally, I'll show you guys. You have to take it off. You take off the pressure tuning. You let the oxygen in, and you can retune it, and then you turn gently clockwise to pressure tune it so that we should start seeing solar flares appearing. We're going to be able to know ahead of time when there's a coronal mass ejection, and I'm going to be able to spend a lot of time filming so that we can get our first coronal mass ejection. I'm not worried about any of this. Not worried about any of this. I know we're going to see a lot of shit on the sun, and I bet you. Anyways, I shouldn't jump the gun, eh? We don't even have the friggin' screws, but I'm staying positive about it. I love you all so much for the amazing support that you give this channel. Julie, thanks for becoming a member again, my friends, and for updating and sticking around. Bruce, you have a Bob Seger around. Bruce, you have a Bob Seger sound to your music. Oh, thanks, Elias. A couple of guys told me that the Bob Seger beat. I guess that's sort of cool though when you play music. I guess that's actually an honor that someone's going to say, hey, you sound like so and so, and I hope I'm not busting your ears out too much. But short little videos when I got before going to bed, I post them. But in reality, if you're interested, it's on Bruce's music channel, just Bruce's music. But I did Pink Floyd, did The Wall the other day, 4 a.m. sitting here. We don't need no. Bruce has an amazing life, eh? I live in the stars, my friends. I wish you guys could come with me every night to see what the hell I see in the sky. They even let me drive a UFO the other day. Easy, use your mind. Wouldn't that be incredible? He's only on 1 day a week, lol. You sound like a yeah, exactly. I think you were right about that. Yeah, that's what I heard, Skywalker. True sugar feeds candida fungus in the body. Imagine. HOB, yo, Bruce, I'm here a little late. It's greatly appreciated, my friend. I'm just getting off, guys, because I'm going to go make another video for you. Hey, I filmed the sun today. Some white light viewing today, filming the sun, and the videos will continue. That's for sure. Yeah, Bruce, I'm here a little late. Just got off work and having my Friday night research fix. Awesome. HOB, thanks for coming back, you guys. I love you so much. Harry and Callie, that's what I was going to say. I'm starting to remember. Starting to remember where some of you are. That's a good thing. Starting to remember my family members coming back. Hey, Bronx, made it. Nice to see you here. I hope you guys come back next stream and maybe check out the videos this week, you guys. I can't thank you all enough. Love you, Julie. Same to you, Kai. Thanks for being here, brother. Tony Brooks is in the house. So sorry, man. I miss Tony. I always do that. Taylor Michael Thompson, also hello to you guys. Really, guys, I can't get down sometimes to all the comments, and forgive me for doing so because I know you take the time to write the comments. But I assure you, if you're here every week, you'll see how much I try to answer all the comments. I just wasted so much time with our Danny a minute ago. Maybe that's what happened. One last time on Bruce to Political. My son works on film and TV, so we are looking to set up a site for astronomy items. Only love and best wishes. That's awesome. One last time on Bruce to Political. My son works in film and TV. That's awesome, Tony. That is awesome, brother. Maybe we could do something, bro. You never know. Yeah, Stomach called me too, brother. You still have to come on because I had someone on before you, which was not cool because that's you I wanted. And thanks, Tony, for hooking up here. I hope you're still on. It's 9:39. It's 10:22, and it was 9:39 when you wrote this, guy. So anyways, same story as always. I'm always complaining about me not being able to answer it. I love you. I love you all so much. Next stream, I promise to do it. Like when I talk less and I answer comments, all the comments, people say, when does the show start? Like you're just going to say hi to everyone. Like you're not going to talk about stuff. Then when I talk about stuff, they say, you're not answering my comments. That guy, Colin, poor guy. I've never seen him here before. The Colin was Danny. You know that, right? And I also know that they hang out with Penny Bunny. So you can go check out the sites and you'll see those channels there. It's all Penny. It's all Penny Bunny, unfortunately. But it's okay. She got some of her channels taken down too. The big cleanup, actually. Her pedophile friend is gone now. Remember Darla? That's the guy who put up a video and said I was a pedo. So sad, eh? Imagine being called a pedo by a real pedo. So sad. But I had no content on my first channel for a couple of years. Hey, same here, bro. I had, it was just the same thing as you, actually. You know, talking, maybe in my garage doing something, or it's about the same thing. It was a cool channel, but really simple. And I didn't do anything exceptional at the beginning. And then when I saw that I had a telescope, I said, my God, I can start a YouTube channel. And I said, and then I did a mistake. I said, I'm going to go to all the astronomy channels. In a way, I was new to YouTube. Like I said, I'm going to subscribe to them. Hi, I'm a new astronomy channel in the field, and I'm here to do some work and to connect with astronomy. Blocked me. They trolled me. They called me a fraud. John Walson on his channel, I remember way back, Darla, remember that one? He had pinned the friggin' title, a message saying, I have to siphon Bruce's contributors. Can you imagine that? Could you imagine that? Owning people like that, saying, I don't even call you guys followers. I don't like saying that. I feel like I'm not Moses, right? Am I? No, I'm not, and I know I'm not. I'm just a down-to-earth guy I'm a lucky guy who, yes, a new type. I'm just this regular guy that was very lucky to get stuff on the moon. And it just so happens that now I do a good job at editing. Yes, I think that's what he meant. Yeah. Tina, so sorry, you guys, for missing you all. Better late than never, my dear. That is very true. My friends, when you come here and the trolls come in, you're allowed taking breaks, mod, eh? If you're a mod here, you don't have to block anyone either. You can relax. Don't worry about it. I give you the rent so that if somebody's bothering you, you can block them. You know, that's how I look at it. Oh, Danny's right. No, Colin, Danny's full of shit. I'm going to block you. Was Colin blocked? Oh, he was already blocked. You guys went to town. I owe you a lot for that, you guys. Julie, Gate Smasher, Darla, Kai, everyone here. Colin, you ass. Colin de Bin. Hold out 2-hour documentary to check on the V. Okay. Check it on alternative platform. Divulgation of what is in it. Holy crap. Ça s'en vient, man. Puis je l'ai vu, la divulgation, hein, de la merde qu'ils ont mis à l'intérieur de ça. Ça a tué tous les singes puis tous les animaux qui ont fait l'expérimentation avec ce style de produit-là. Puis on ne peut même pas en parler. In English, a lot of people know about what was in those V's because it came out. Anyways, I'm going to stop there. And yeah. Thank you, Bronx made it. Thanks, you guys. And I'm sorry for anyone I miss. Aldora Dorota. I love you guys very much. I have a microscope, says Barb. Last comment. And 2 telescopes. Might set them up someday. I know you will, Barb East. But with my microscope, I did Margellians research. Oh, shit. Seriously, eh? Yeah, and you had a good job. Barb even worked for the government at one point. Oh, she's not one of them, though. That's for sure. But like she explains a lot, some of us are born into families that, are Masons, or some of them are in the government. I mean, what do you do, right? They're going to be there. And for you, it's just regular family members. But they have family members too. Check out Barb Weist's channel, you guys. And go subscribe to her. You know why? She's waiting to get more subs to stream, right? You said? And I definitely hope that you'll be able to get those subs, Barb. Thanks for being here, you guys. Taylor Michael Thompson. I have a USB microphone that zooms to 1,000, but it seems like it's not the best quality. Okay, I thought microphone. I'm like, what the hell is he zooming on the microphone? Yeah, I get it. Well, see, yeah, listen, they're expensive, man. I guess, yeah, the prices can go from 300 to 30,000, I guess, dollars for sure. But they intrigue me. And you know what I like, eh? Taylor and Barb at the same time. I like the microscopes where you can film with it to make little videos and stuff, because I'd like to, as an extra, maybe it was just for an extra, just to add once in a while. I'm going to be starting to look at some things, some extra things for the members to spoil them a little bit, and things that I'll be able to bring into there. And we'll have another community in the back with that. Ladies and gents, thank you so much. I love you so much. Thank you very much for the amazing support that you give this channel. I'm going to get off, but I won't be far away. I'll be answering comments. I'll be checking out a whole bunch of things. Tonight, I got lots to do outside to see if the sky is out. We want to do some infrared this evening. Be watching the sky for meteor showers, my friends, all the way to... Oh, we're almost there. I think it's the last few days. I think maybe 2 more days. It's the leftover meteor showers. I'm not sure. It's going to be all month. I don't remember exactly which one it is. You know, a whistleblower channel online like Alex Jones, or a big channel that's sharing a lot of information? Speak about them. Get other people to go see their channels, because they're really close to being shut down, these channels, all the time. And we want to keep them up. Could there be a being like you, Bruce, or any one of us living in the moon? There are not 2 me's. I think that makes sense, Gate Smasher. I honestly think that there could be humans. You know what the scary part is? If aliens like the Valiant Thor that we talked about, very interesting last stream about the supposed alien that came from Venus, a high-ranking council on the council, counselor most likely, like beyond the council. This was like a president of a nation, an alien nation that came here, and they looked very human-like. So I believe that I believe 101% that the aliens have already infiltrated politics and the government. So, in other words, some of the governments that we are looking at could be aliens who maybe um, Trump's one, maybe Biden's one. We wouldn't know it. If they're very similar to us, maybe we wouldn't know that they were aliens. Maybe there's only a little difference in the nose sizes, or maybe we have different forms and shapes of eyes depending if you're, Indian, Arab, or whatever, Asian. Well, in space and other planets, they could be, you know, first of all, are we shaped based on our DNA that was manipulated, or are we shaped the way we are because we were born here with the trees on Earth? I have a hard time believing that we're born here on Earth. I think we were brought here, guys. I honestly do think so. I love you all very, very much. Check out my music channel, guys. Bruce's Music. If you're bored or just want to curious to see how Bruce sings, go check it out. Give me a like, but especially check out my research videos here. And if you haven't seen the last video, I showed the telescope and everything. And thanks for the end of the support here. I love you guys so much. And we'll talk to you very, very soon. I'm off to have a little bit of bacon right now. And I'll see you around, guys. I'll keep you posted on the telescope, and don't worry about it. It's obviously a little delay of a couple of days. I've been having a lot of fun with the screw, which is going to get me positive. I was very disappointed not to have it right away, but we have some amazing sun coming. We have all the way up to 2025 to be able to see it. Thanks, guys. You put me in an amazing mood tonight, as you always do. I love you all so much. Don't stop being you. Keep coming back and doing the same thing. Don't change anything. Barb Weast, Darla, the Stats, Gate Smasher, everyone. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you all very soon. Bye-bye for now. Be watching. Maybe I'll get some UFOs tonight in infrared.